was younger, I just thought, oh, I want to be on TV. Oh, I would be cool to be on a movie. Kind of like, I want to be a pop star when you're younger. That was sort of my buzz. But it wasn't until I got into, landed my role in Boy, which was when I kind of realised that it could actually be a career pathway. Welcome to the Rise. Kia ora, korohiri tōku ingoa, he uri tēnei no Ngāti Raukawa me Ngāti Kaumunu. So all the way down near Wairarapa. I'm 23 years old and yeah, I'm a Gemini. First time auditioning, well, first of all, I didn't even know that it was called audition to start for. To start off with, oh hell. But I had no idea what I was doing, so had no idea what to expect. A little bit nervous, because it's the unknown, but I just had fun, yeah. Well, I've been in dance since I was 3 years old, starting with ballet and then going into tap jazz, contemp, hip hop, salsa, bachata, you name it. But it's quite funny, it's only been recently that I've gone into performing live in terms of acting, but I've done it for a long time in terms of dance. When I was younger, I just thought, oh, I want to be on TV. Oh, I would be cool to be on a movie. Kind of like, I want to be a pop star when you're younger. That was sort of my buzz, but it wasn't until I got into, landed my role in Boy, which was when I kind of realised that it could actually be a career pathway. I remember the day my mum told me I got the role for Chardonnay. It was actually quite a long process. I auditioned for Boy when it was actually called The Volcano. I worked out that it was down to me and another girl, and I was just kind of like, oh well, that's kind of cool, but the other girl will get it, you know, that's just how I thought. My mum picked me up from school. You start filming next week. And I was like, what? Get out, no.
Hey Chardonnay! Wanna see some Michael Jackson dance moves? He did those moves at the Grammys.
So yeah, it was pretty surreal. It was, I guess it was a dream. It was a dream to be in a movie, so check. All of us had no idea what we were getting ourselves into, to be honest. The kids in the cast. I mean, there was just a whole lot of us Māori on the East Coast having a whole lot of fun, making fun of each other. We never thought that it was going to be what it turned out to be. Yeah. Being on set with like well-known actors and actresses was, yeah, it was pretty out of it. Like, you hear about these people, and then when you're with them, like, it just felt like an uncle or an auntie. I stayed with like Tammy Davis and his whānau, you know, Cliff Curtis popped in and out. Always done whatever he can. Rachel House, she was like our acting coach. Like, just so much experience. Like, you know, the level of acting and professionalism was like so me. I guess from doing Boy, just pretty much opened my eyes into a possible pathway. I mean, there's so many different options that students are aware of now, of, you know, not your your usual or your norm. You know, being a teacher is a very safe job. You know, being a lawyer and doctor is pretty much the pinnacle of success, you know, because they make the good money and this, that. And no one really talks about being an actress or an actor as an actual like career pathway. Doing boy definitely kind of opened my eyes into the possibilities. Just hugely beneficial. So obviously having kind of roles now when some people my age are kind of just being introduced into them, like I've known like that 10 years ago sort of thing. But I mean, you know, it definitely comes with their pros and their cons, for sure. After I finished boy, work came to me pretty much straight away, which was good, but after that it started to slow down a bit. I found that it was cool with me because I kind of wanted to have a break from the whole scene for a little bit. There was never really a time where I thought that I should just get mahi because of being in boy. I never thought just because I did boy that I should automatically get roles, because of the huge experience that I gained from filming boy. That definitely helped. There was definitely a time where I thought that's done, dusted sort of thing, and that was mainly because there were other kaupapa, other passions of mine that started to take like the forefront. Funnily enough, doing those other passions that I was interested in led me back to film. I went away from it and it only just took me back. All experiences within the industry are beneficial, whether they're pleasant or not. Yeah, it definitely builds up your resilience. May that be situations or people. Yeah, and the positive ones are assurance of the things that you do well. When I was filming, it was my first year of college, and people were still kind of creating their friendship groups and things like that. So then it was kind of like, you know, who's this Ricky girl? Because I was always gone. No one really got to know who I was. So that was a little bit hard, but it did feel like a bit of a lonely sort of time, I guess. During that time of the release of the film, like 13, 14, 15, like massive changes, new school, new group of people. Without having a film put in the mix, there were already a whole lot of changes going on. A couple of people explained it as being the typical Kiwi tall poppy syndrome sort of thing. But of course at the time I didn't see it like that. I didn't really get at all what was happening. But in hindsight, yeah, I guess I could probably agree with what people had told me. Yeah, even though there were some pretty disheartening, I guess, experiences and disappointing times that I had to endure as a, you know, young student. I definitely learned a lot from it. I guess I wouldn't really be the person that I am today. Learn from it and grow from it, and yeah, just be a better you. The latest acting mahi that I've done earlier this year was Astro Man. It was a theatre production that was with Auckland Theatre Company and Te Rehia Theatre Company, and that was performed at Q Theatre in town. top of Act
What are you doing,
1.
Ricky? We're gonna go up. Come on.
Ricky Lee is amazing. I love that girl. She's really herself. She knows what she wants and she knows how to get it. It's been great working with her. Obviously we've got like 1 or 2 intimate-ish scenes, and they're probably my favourite scenes because in the rehearsal room it was really hard to like nail those scenes, but she's really good at finding her character, and I've been trying to do my best to match her finding my character so that those scenes work, otherwise it'll just be stupid. But yeah, she's a really lovely girl, really talented, and I hope one day in the future I get to work with her again.
The film industry, TV, film, theatre, there are definitely roles out there, but it's definitely an industry that isn't guaranteed. Sometimes you're just in the right place at the right time and you just get offered mahi, and it's awesome, but there are many times where you'll go through certain phases through the year where there's just literally nothing. My advice would be, if you can, obviously now I have a more kind of steady job in the industry still, sort of. Find some mahi within the industry. It may not be acting, but it might be helping with the admin side of things, maybe helping out with lighting or interested in camera work. Something within the industry would be ace. Otherwise, find something else that you're passionate about to kind of fill the time in between contracts. Hey guys, well, I hope you've learned a little bit from hearing about my journey. I'm Rise Tre Russell, and thanks for watching The Rise.